in Luke 6:29, where Jesus says, if anyone slaps one cheek, give to them also the other. And that's one of those verses where I've accepted it, but I haven't digested it. I don't fully understand it. And it's one of those verses that I struggle with. So I prayed to the Lord last night, asking for clarity on that. And he said, if you were to strike a stone, does the stone strike back? Did the stone have to change what it is and what it's made of for your hand to feel the effects of the stone? And we know that Jesus Christ is our rock, right? And in Isaiah, it says that we are hewn from the stone. We are made in the image of Christ, and we are technically mini rocks. We're little pebbles made in the image of God. In Newton's third law, it says for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when someone strikes you, you don't give them the equal reaction, you give them the opposite reaction. See, Judas strike Jesus with a kiss. The officials strike Jesus with a hand. The Jews strike Jesus with insults that led him to the crucifixion, and they continued to strike him there. And each time they striked him, it was to get him closer to death. Yet Jesus took the thing that they striked him with, death, and he defeated it, and he struck them with life. And just like you were buried with Jesus Christ, but you were resurrected with him as well. So every time somebody strikes you, you give them the opposite reaction like Jesus did. He defeated death with life. Why would you strike death with death? It wouldn't make sense. Why would you fight the flesh with the flesh? So anytime you're facing a tribulation or life is striking you down, that's the enemy's attempt to get you to death, to get you to operate in the flesh, which leads to destruction, which leads to death. So I know a lot of people think that it's a really passive thing to do when somebody hits you physically or metaphorically and you walk away. But I think it takes so much self-control and so much strength that is out of this world to give them the opposite reaction when every fiber in your being wants to inflict pain on them. Anyway, I hope that this word was an encouragement for you, and I pray that the next time you face a trial or a tribulation, that the Lord gives you the strength to walk in the way that is uncomfortable for the flesh, which is walking in the Spirit.